Cloud. Hello, Girl Scout Spirit of Nebraska. I'm Michelle Teeters. I'm sure you guys have seen my face plenty and know who I am by now, but if you don't, I am the recruitment specialist out in the western part of the state, and you are watching some programming for Girl Scouts at home. So since we can't have meetings and we aren't having programs, we are bringing you tons of content right to your computer screen at your house at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock Monday through Friday. So you can always catch those live. The replays are always saved for you on our YouTube channel, so you can always go back and watch those as well. Today we are going to continue with our Women in STEM Careers series, and we have got Dr. Lisa Dornbeer, who is a dentist at Life Smiles here in Sidney, Nebraska. And she's going to come on and kind of talk to us about what she does for her job and what it takes to be a dentist and what she loves about it. Lisa was actually one of our Girl Scout leaders here in Sidney for a few years, and her daughter was a Girl Scout. So she's kind of familiar with what we do and all of you girls as well. So welcome, Lisa.
Thank you.
So I guess we'll kind of get started right away here. So I guess tell us kind of what made you decide that you wanted to be a dentist?
Well, so growing up, I was also a Girl Scout. So I went all the way through, and as I got a little bit older, some of my favorite classes were the science classes. So I thought that the best thing that I could do with that interest is find a career in healthcare. And so I worked in some different places. I worked in a hospital, I worked in a clinic, and then I worked in a dental office. And I thought, hey, I think I could do this. So that gives me the ability to help people and work with people. And that's kind of how I picked dentistry.
Awesome. So I like that. I like that you kind of like worked in several different places to see and kind of get a feel for what you might like or not like and which way you wanted to go. So I guess tell us kind of what does it take to become a dentist?
Okay, so to be a dentist, you usually, obviously you graduate from high school, then you go on to college. They like you to have a bachelor's degree before you go to dental school. So that means 4 years of college and then 4 years of dental school. And then if you decide you want to specialize after that, there's always more opportunities to go to school, but to be a general dentist like I am, that's how much school you need.
And as a general dentist, you can do a lot of things, right? Like, I mean, you own your own practice here, but what kind of opportunities do you have as a general dentist?
So I do own my own practice, but it's not the only way to be a dentist. There are other dentists who work in big clinics with other dentists. There are dentists that work in hospitals. There are dentists that work at the dental school. So I chose to own a practice, but I have worked for someone before. Before I went to dental school, I was a dental assistant. So I got some experience working in some different offices because every office is a little bit different. Every office gets to choose the things that they do. So as a general dentist, I see all patients from age 2 to 102, and we do all the different things that patients can need. If someone decided to specialize, they could specifically see children, for example, and then they are a pedodontist, which is a special kind of dentist. So there are a lot of different opportunities to do different things with dentistry besides just be a general dentist and own your practice.
Awesome. So you talked about for a second about that you were a dental assistant. What does that entail? And is that maybe a good place for someone to start to see if they really want to go into dentistry?
Absolutely. So I always recommend when we have students that come in and shadow in our office, I always tell them that the more experience you can get in whatever field that you're thinking about doing is a good idea, because what you think it's about might be completely different than what it really is. So working as a dental assistant, I saw what the dentist did and I saw what their responsibilities were, and I was able to see that, hey, I think I could do that, and that's how I picked dental assisting. There are other careers in dentistry. Obviously, dental assisting is one. You can also be a dental hygienist. So a dental hygienist helps the dentist. They educate patients on how to take care of their teeth and how to take care of themselves. They clean teeth. And so there's also careers in office work in a dental office. So somebody has to do all the insurance stuff and they have to answer the phone. And so besides being just a dentist, there are a lot of different careers within the dental field.
Awesome. I like that there's a lot of different avenues you can take and still be a part of the dental office. Like you said, like you could be the office manager, you can do the insurance, or the dental hygienist. I mean, that's the person that usually you spend a lot of time with because they're cleaning your teeth and talking to you. And so I think that would be an interesting field to go into as well.
Yes.
So as far as, so say I decide I want to be a dentist, are there things or classes that I can do in high school that will help me kind of get ready and prepare me for college and dental school and everything like that?
Sure. So first and foremost, dental school is very competitive. There are a lot of people trying to get into dental school and not everybody that applies gets in. So it's important to get good grades and it's important to be persistent about it. You don't have to be the smartest kid in the class. You have to be the hardest working kid in the class. So as long as you're working hard and you're getting good grades, getting that experience as you go in, you have to take a lot of science classes in dental school. So it makes sense to take science classes early on so you get that experience and you start building that knowledge base. You don't have to get a science degree. I chose to get a science degree, but you can get a degree in anything you want as long as you're taking your science classes to get you into dental school and prepare you for dental school.
Sorry, I didn't prepare you for this question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. As far as Nebraska goes, what are the options for dental school here if a girl wanted to stay in the state?
Sure. So the University of Nebraska Dental School is the one that I went to. And so I happen to think it's the best one.
Of course.
But there is also a dental school in Creighton, and it's called Creighton, and that's in Omaha.
Yep. Awesome. I figured there was one or two, but probably not a ton of options for actual dental school. But they don't care where you get your bachelor's degree, right? Like you could go to Chadron State or one of the other four-year colleges and get your bachelor's that route if you wanted.
Yep. And you can apply to different dental schools too. Just because you're from Nebraska, you can go to a different dental school. They try to keep a lot of dentists from the state here so that you'll continue to practice in the state and serve the people that you're from. So that's always a bonus.
Yeah, we need dentists here, that's for sure. What is your favorite thing about being a dentist?
So I think the best thing that I get to do is I get to help people get care that they want. A lot of people are scared to go to the dentist. And so I feel like if they're scared and I can make them feel better about going and I can do a good job for them, then I'm doing a good thing. So whether it's filling cavities or just teaching someone how to take care of their smile, just making it so that they can eat their favorite foods. I mean, if you're missing teeth, it's hard to eat tacos. And I don't know about you, but I like tacos.
And corn on the cob.
Being able to help people take care of themselves and get good care. There are a lot of people, like I said, that are scared, and so they're very appreciative of having someone take care of them that really cares about them. So, and I'm not talking just about kids either. There are a lot of kids that are scared. There are a lot of kids that aren't scared. There are a lot of adults that are scared too. So it's important to be very kind, and it's important to think about people's feelings, and those are the things that you don't think of. I mean, obviously we fix teeth. It's, you know, we get to build teeth out of different materials, and we get to put crowns on teeth. We can straighten teeth. There's a million things that we can do. But I think the caring part of it is just as important or more important than the actual fixing of teeth. So that's the most satisfying part.
Yeah, I'm one of those adults that's afraid to go to the dentist. So I totally understand that. So, I mean, I guess that's most of the questions I have about, you know, about how to become a dentist and what's it like to be a dentist. Is there anything you really want to add to that?
I'll just tell you a couple of things that I jotted down that I think are interesting. So if you think about what a dentist looks like, do you think that a dentist looks like me, a girl, there was a long time that only boys were dentists and not very many girls were dentists. Now, since I've graduated, there's almost half of the dental school classes that are women. So there are many, many people that prefer having a woman dentist because we are very gentle and we're very caring. Man dentists are also very gentle and very caring, but we're women, so we take care of people because we're the moms and that sort of thing. So I think that it's neat that there are so many women that are pursuing careers in medical field and taking care of people. I think that we're good at it. So as far as what we look like at work, we wear a mask to cover our faces. That protects us from our patients, and then that also protects our patients from us. And so we also wear gloves. We wear hats. We wear jackets. So we're very covered up. And sometimes when you see your dentist, you may only see our eyes. But that's an important part of the job, and that's the same as the hygienist, the same as the dental assistant. So those are things to expect when you see a dentist. What do they look like? Let's see. I have a couple of dental fun facts that I wrote down for you because I think that's fun. The adult human being, when they are all grown up and have all their teeth, typically have 32 teeth. So when you're a kid, you start with 20 teeth. You lose those 20 teeth, you get brand new grown-up teeth, and then you get more grown-up teeth. So that's 32 that you end up with. Those 32 teeth have to last you until you're 102 years old, maybe even longer. So that's why it's important to take care of them. So you have to brush them, you have to floss them. Sometimes you might get fluoride or you might get sealants, but that's so that when you're 102 years old, you can still eat tacos. So that's important.
That's very important.
On the contrary, dogs have 42 teeth. So that makes sense. They have 10 extra ones because they eat bones and weird stuff, right? They chew on sticks. I wouldn't recommend you chew on sticks with your 32 teeth.
Yeah, and they don't brush either. So
No, not very well.
No.
But the armadillo, can you guess how many teeth an armadillo has? 104.
Oh my
I don't know why they
gosh.
have 104 teeth. I just thought that was a good contrast. Imagine how long it would take you to brush your teeth if you had to brush 104 teeth.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That'd take a long time, I think. So
yeah, for sure.
as you're thinking about what you want to be when you grow up, I think it's important to find things that are interesting to you. And so that's where the science part of it came into me. My favorite class in junior high was called Anatomy and Physiology. So that's the class that teaches you the parts of the body and how they work together. And that's kind of where my interest started as far as that goes. So if you find something that is interesting to you, see what kind of careers go along with that. You might be surprised that there's other things out there. And as women, we can be whatever we want to be. So that's pretty neat. Okay, dental fun fact. The first toothbrushes were made out of bamboo, bone, and dog hair.
Ew.
So
brush their teeth with dog hair?
Dog hair. So
Gross.
be thankful that you have your cool like Crayola toothbrush, your Colgate toothbrush, because probably plastic is better than dog hair. I wouldn't want to brush my teeth with my dog's hair.
No.
So the enamel that your teeth is made out of, the shiny white stuff on the outside, is the hardest substance in the body. So it's even harder than your bones. So that's what makes it easy to bite into a taco, for example, because tacos are crunchy and that's important.
Tacos are life. I had
right.
tacos for dinner tonight.
See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. So if anyone were to have any questions for me, I'm sure that you can get a hold of Michelle and she can get my email. I would be happy to answer any questions. And then, like I said, as you get further in your school, if you ever want to come shadow the office and see what we do, we're always happy to have students come in and take a look at what we do and ask questions. So.
Absolutely. That would be amazing. And I'm sure for some of our girls out in the eastern part of the state, we could make connections for them if we needed to, for someone local that they could go and visit with and see if that's kind of an area that they're interested in.
Yep. I have dentist friends all over the state, people that I went to school with and people that I'm still friends with. So some of the best friends that I have are ladies that I met in dental school. So.
Sure. Yeah. Perfect. Well, thank you, Dr. Lisa. We appreciate having you come on and talk with us. And yeah, if any of the girls want to reach out, you guys can reach out to me. You can call member support. They can get you in touch with me. And then I can get you in touch with Lisa. Otherwise, I hope everybody is enjoying their summer, getting maybe some swimming pool time in. Hopefully for swimming pool is open yet. If not, playing in the backyard and watching some amazing Girl Scouts at home every day at 10 and 2. In fact, I will see you guys Tuesday, I believe, again. So with that being said, you guys have a great rest of your day and I will see you soon.